Hi everybody, welcome back. I have a fantastic make to show you this week. I'm so pleased with it. So let's take a look and see what I made. So I got one of the Shell Serenity Bloom Bundle crafting kits from Create and Bloom Crafts. That's quite a mouthful, it's a bit like a tongue twister. And it had this gorgeous shell mould inside with these lovely sort of fluted edges. And I'm having a good look around this shell because it looks quite a big one, and I'm just kind of trying to work out how much resin I'm going to need for this. So as part of the kit, Lou has added in some fragmented oyster shells, which are absolutely amazing. I don't think I'm going to use them in this make, but I do have a plan for something else with them that I will record another day and we'll share it with you. But the shells are just gorgeous, so shiny and underneath. So we've also got some pigments. We have some resin pigment, which on first look I thought was a bit of a darker green, but actually when I go to mix it, it's not that dark. Beautiful shimmery green glitter, mica powder. Beautiful glitter and some really sparkly little nuggets, rocks there, and also some sand is included in this kit. So I think I've decided what I'm going to do. I mix up my resin very quickly. Obviously I've fast forwarded this because I couldn't do that in real life. And I'm going to split it into a couple of different parts for this make. So for this bit I know that I definitely want the green kind of little fragments inside the shell at the very edge where the edges are all uneven and they're all fluted at the edge. I think that'll look really cool, and I think adding the two glitters together will make it extra sparkly and just add that wee extra sort of dimension to it. That second glitter is like dust, it floats everywhere, but once they're mixed in it looks like a really nice shimmery green glitter. Okay, so as I said, I was wanting to put it along these edges here. I'm just trying to weigh up the best way to pour them in so that it will go straight down but doesn't have to run along the rest of the shell. I don't want it spreading everywhere. So I'm just going to pour it gently down the edge. Again, this is a wee bit of a faster speed up than I would normally do. I've taken my time with this and just making sure I try and press out any of those air bubbles, because I really don't want something like an air bubble to spoil the finished piece. Now normally I'm absolutely fine with air bubbles. Normally I think they actually add to the finished item, but for this one I definitely don't want any along the edge. I'm taking great care to shake it, squeeze it, make sure all that air comes out. So then I'm going to pour in some clear resin. I should have said at the beginning actually that I'm using the Just For You Online Apex 1 coat for this bit, because I'm doing it in thin layers, so I don't need to worry about it flash curing because it's not going to be that deep. So I'm going to put some of the green mica powder and sort of not mix it with the glitter, but just kind of nudge it a wee bit with the green mica. Again, I don't really want this going everywhere, so I'm going to be really careful where I put it. And in the other tub, as you'll see, I'm putting some green pigment in, which is much more of a, I would say like a medium sage green, whereas at the beginning I thought it was going to be quite a dark green. So I'm quite happy that it's a bit lighter. So we're going to give this all a really good mix. Scraping the sides, make sure everything's combined. And then we're going to pour. Try and artistically pour. Wee bit to each side, give it a swirl, mix it in. But basically I find this really difficult and end up swapping hands. I just find it really difficult doing two hands at the same time. Anybody else? Does anyone else get stuck with this, or is it just me? Let me know, please. Somebody tell me that they do get a wee bit stuck using both hands at the same time. Anyway, back to the video. So I'm now going to give this a little bit of a swirl. Make sure it's all nicely combined and all the colour, all the glitter, all the mica is exactly where I want it to be. So here I'm just making sure some of that green colour and pigment and some of the green mica kind of softly melts into the darker green glittered mix. As I said, I don't want them all combined. I do want them to be in separate places, but I also want it to look as though it's all part of the same piece, if that makes sense. Oh my god. So now I have some of the Just For You Online, the Supreme White. Now I've been wanting this pigment for literally, I think, a year. And I keep putting it off and keep putting it off. Like, oh, next time I'll get it, next time I get it. And I just never got round to it. But I won this in a competition. And it's absolutely amazing. So this I thought initially would be quite a hard, opaque white, quite a thick consistency, but it's actually not. It's a bit of a softer white, a bit more, it's definitely opaque, but there's a slight kind of soft milkiness to it rather than it being like a tin of Dulux emulsion. It's just lovely. It's lovely, and I'll definitely be buying more. Okay, so what we're going to do with this now? Can anybody guess? Yep, it's going in. It wasn't really in my original plan. But there we go. Lots of layers. And I've still not managed to fill the shell mould. It takes quite a bit of resin. I'll try and work out how much I used actually and put it in the comments if I remember. If I don't remember and you want to know, please ask. Again, just pushing it down just slightly into the outside edges of the mould. Trying not to make a mess. Giving it a good little swirl about. Oh, there's some dribbles coming down. Yep. I wish I could be one of those very neat and tidy crafters, but I can't. There's always a bit of a mess. That's just me cleaning my mixing sticks there, thinking that it's going to save me some time, but actually I'm just making more mess. More mess to clean up. Okay, so here we have a cured shell. I'm having a good look round, trying to work out what sort of edge I can pick at first. But look, oh, I'm so excited. I can see the sort of marbling effect already. This was definitely going to be a love it or hate it make for me. But honestly, wait till you see what's happened. I'll takes ages to get these moulds out. Here we go. So I've got my green edges, which I'm really pleased with. Oh, look! Look! Oh, apart from that tiny wee hole there. I don't know what happened. But look how beautiful this is. Shiny. The resin is just gorgeous. The colours are fantastic. Look at those sparkles right on the edges. I'm so pleased with them. Yep, they are just perfect. And you know, there's a couple of wee air bubbles at the outside, and I actually think it goes really well with the piece. You know, it's all kind of natural, seaside, bubbly, all good. I'm so pleased with this. Only thing is, this little bit is annoying me. Really annoying me actually, and kind of feel it kind of spoils it. So I'm going to fix it. I'm going to make it look as if it has never been there. So I'm going to take a little bit of the green pigment. I'll take a little bit of the white just to make it look more of that kind of pastel-y green light sage colour. Try and mix them together. Clumsy. Try and mix them together till I get a shade that I think is going to blend in quite nicely. Now I don't have any resin at this point, so I'm just basically going to put the colour on, see if I can blend it. If it works, great, I'll put resin on. If it doesn't work, I'll be able to take it back off and put some more on. So I'll just get a little cocktail stick out just to try and make this as neat as possible. Actually, the colour matching's quite good. Quite happy with that. Obviously, I wasn't going to get an exact colour match, but I think by the time I blur the edges and blend it a wee bit, I think it'll be good enough to go. So I do spend a wee bit of time with this. I spend a bit of time making sure that it's all getting blended in. I really don't want anybody to look at it and go, whoa, look at that big hole. So I'm going to spend a bit of time just kind of moving the paint about, making sure I'm happy with it. And you sort of blend it in by hand just to try and make it a bit more even. So you can sort of see the mark where the hole was, but I'm actually really, really pleased with this blending so far. Very, very, very thinly at the edges of the paint, but blending it all into the surrounding area. So I do need to put some resin on it to make it shiny and to make it hard and to make it safe. So I'm using the Just For You Online UV resin, which is amazing. And again, just dabbing that all the way around, blending it in, making sure there are no obvious harsh edges. I think I did quite a good job with that. Please let me know if you disagree. Well, I was going to say let me know if you disagree. Don't let me know if you disagree. Just let me know if you do agree that I've covered that up quite well. I'll set it with my UV lamp. Look at those pictures. Oh, they're so, so pretty. I really am extremely happy with this one, and it's a keeper. There is no way this is going on my Etsy shop. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all soon.